hate you and Jason Bourne, but I love you and Uncle, and now I love you so much and Tomb
Oh
Raider.
my God, you hate me in Bourne.
Yeah.
I love this.
Uh,
I love to have some honesty going on with my journalists. That's great.
I love that you get this part from Tomb Raider because I'm a huge fan of these video games. That's the first one, and now you have Tomb Raider. How do you feel with this one?
I mean, I grew up with this character, so and I thought that it was pretty, you know. I mean, knowing it was groundbreaking because the world hadn't really had a female character in the gaming universe, and later on having Angelina Jolie on the screen meant a lot for me as a teenager to see that a woman could be part and lead that kind of genre. So now when I used to play the game when I was a kid. I haven't played much video games in the last few years, so I was then introduced to the reboot that the game company had done in 2013. And I really loved that, you know, we kind of live in a time when it's been a lot of reboots with superhero movies and action films, and giving you a chance to get to see the journey of them becoming the non-character that we know them to be gives us more kind of insight and more like a way for us to relate with these characters. It gives more a human side, and it really feels sometimes like in 2018 one of the biggest kind of superpowers is the ability of being able to show yourself being vulnerable too.
Do you like the reboot of the video games? Because these movies, I think, is the best adaptation of a video game.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, I mean, people have been like telling me this. I think when I would never be able to take on any film thinking about all the things that can go wrong, because it is so hard to make movies in general. But you know, I really thought that there was a possibility. I really wanted to make an action-packed film. I mean, myself love that kind of films and have always been intrigued of doing these kind of stunt sequences. And then I tried to use every possibility I could to show, the struggle for Lara, for you to really feel like you're with her on a journey of not only trying to figure out who she is as a young person in life, her path, but also when she goes on this journey, I think it's a way for us to get the history of how did she get those famous traits? What challenges, what trauma did she have to go through to pull this warrior out of her and to become this survivor?
How do you prepare mentally for shooting an action scene? Because I don't know, I see, oh my God, I feel the punch here, and she's bleeding.
My body, I did have a lot of pain and aches. So I mean, we had over 100 days of shoot. But you know, I love that. You know, we see all these often films, but it happens so fast. So sometimes the punches come and they go, but you don't see the impact of it. And I wanted it to, for people to feel and be with her and have that kind of a realistic tone to it. But I mean, me as an actor, of course, I had some incredible stunt people that made sure it was going to be safe. But of course, I got a lot of bruises and cuts along the way.
Did you get hurt in any scene?
Not long-term injuries, but I mean, I still look like a 12-year-old girl. I still have a lot of cuts on my legs. I was quite battered around, and it was even some of the cuts that she has that we were like, I was not supposed to have them, but it was too much makeup to cover them, so they were like, just keep Alicia's blue marks on there.
How is it work with Walton Goggins and Danny Wu?
So Walton, I actually knew him a bit before we met on this film. And he's such a positive guy and so much fun to work with. And then he's an incredible actor. I mean, God and The Shield, he's just like, I think he's just one incredible actor. Daniel Wu, did an amazing job. When I saw the film the first time, I was like, oh my God, I really like the dynamic between Lou and Lara in the film.
If there a next one, if you have the opportunity to choose a place to film this, is any place you...
Well, I've said that, I've wanted to go to Iceland and Greenland. and experience, going up on those glaciers. And I assume there must be a lot of caves and tombs going on up there. So maybe Lara can go on an expedition to Iceland.
What do you expect with this movie? Do you see the final result, and now the fans are expecting to see the movie? What's this feeling?
The feeling is, it's interesting because I have the creative process of making the film. I don't see the film much when it's done, but that's when it's time to release it to its audience and to the world, and that's always, of course, nerve-wracking, but also exciting, because what I am, I'm an actor, I'm a storyteller above anything, so I'm excited to bring Lara's journey and story to the world.
You said at the beginning that you play video games of Tomb Raider. Do you like the last one? Did you play the last one?
So I played. I hadn't played for the last 10 years much video games, but then of course when I was introduced to being part of this film, I went back and I played the games. So I was very happy to be. It was suddenly my job to sit down and play video games at work, which was nice.
Because you see, I saw in the movie some weapons that I use in the video games, and wow.
My favorite is the pickaxe.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you.
And nice to meet you.
So long to meet you. Take care.